Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I want to tell you a story. It's a story about story. When I was growing up, we were not allowed to say the word lie. To say lie was like you were cursing someone. So if my brother told a lie, I had to say, Mom, Kevin told a story. And my brother Kevin and I actually had games where he would say, I never told a lie in my life. And we whisper at night because this was a word that was forbidden. I never told a lie in my life. And I go, that's a lie right there. Now you told two. And he goes, I never told two lies in my life. That's a lie right there. Now you told three. And we go on and on and on until my mother would say, all right, y'all, shut up, go to sleep. Anyway, there is a lot of conversation now because people are telling their own stories that says that story is not valid because it's just your perspective. You only have your perspective. The lie is when you try to tell someone else their perspective. It is amazing that for a millisecond in history, that people who've been marginalized begin to tell their own stories, and suddenly, story is not good enough. Suddenly, the narrative of the person who's underserved is not enough. We need statistical facts and analysis and data. Well, I taught statistics, and once I had to help somebody out in their conversation. They were telling me about a study and how this study found that black people were more criminal and blah, 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 blah. And I simply smiled and said, where'd you get the data? And they said, well, I don't know where the data came from. And I said, I do. It came from a prison. So if you're studying people in a prison population and generalizing to the general population, and you're telling me that your t-test was correct, you're incorrect. Plus, you've used a nominally measured uh, variable in multiple regression, which is the first assumption that you don't do. I know that sounds like a lot of gobbledygook. Here's what I'm saying to you. Your story is your story. It's true to you. Sometimes we need help with our perspective in how we see it and how we relate to one another. But I cannot diminish your story, and I can't tell you what you see. I can only hope to help you see better, help you see a bigger world, help you see a world that is not seen through the lens of one media's eye, help you see a world that seeks to improve itself. We are that world. All of our stories matter. And when we hear the stories of multiple voices, our big collective story changes. We get closer to the truth, closer to the us, closer to a better world. I still don't like saying the word lie, but I love a good story. And when I hear one, it only opens the world and the mind and my own eye, my own narrative, making it that much more important to our human experience. I hope this makes some sense, and I hope you know that I love you.